Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Chef Nel Sasson, and this is me when I was in the front yard picking some figs off the trees. Since it's fig season, we always pick them fresh from the trees and put them in the freezer so they can last for several months. Figs only last 2 to 3 days at room temperature. When you pick figs freshly from the tree, enjoy them while they last because they don't last forever. Since these figs grow non-stop during this time of year, I figured, why waste them? Let's use them for bread. This recipe includes all-purpose flour, ground nutmeg, 2 eggs, ground cloves, cinnamon, brown sugar, raw honey, baking powder, salt, butter, baking soda, and most importantly, figs. Preheat your air fryer toaster oven at 350 degrees before starting. Let's give our figs a quick bath by tossing them in the bowl and rinsing with water. Alright, let's grab 8 figs and cut both ends and chop them finely. Once they are finely chopped, add them to a mortar and grind them. This is about 1 cup of figs. Once these figs are nice and ground, this will be considered our fig puree. Once our 1 cup of figs have become a nice puree, it's time to add it to the bowl. Once the 1 cup of figs are in the bowl, add half a cup of raw honey to the bowl. This helps retain the moisture in the bread, resulting in a softer texture. And after that, add 1/4 cup of melted butter and whisk it. We are whisking these ingredients into the bowl right now to get a better consistency for the bread. Now it's time for the second part of the recipe. Add 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. Next, add half a teaspoon of baking soda.
Baking soda! I got baking soda!
Then, add half a teaspoon of salt. Now, add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Baking powder will help the bread have a chemical reaction. After adding the baking powder, let's add 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Just to leave you with this, these ingredients are optional, but I like to put half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg and half a teaspoon of ground cloves to make this dish my specialty. Once all those ingredients are added to the bowl, whisk it together and add 2 eggs to the bowl. Eggs will make this dish nice and fluffy. And the final part of making this dish is to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour to the bowl and beat it until creating a dough. Making this dish reminds me of the banana bread video I made last year since it's very similar. Also, if you guys are wondering how to say fig bread in Spanish, it's pan de higo. Once the fig bread mixture has turned into a dough, it's time to take our glass pan, spread it with butter or oil, and pour it into the glass pan and bake it in the air fryer toaster oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 50 minutes. Once the fig bread is ready, we let it cool for 10 to 15 minutes before cutting it, and then we can eat it. Now it's time to try it, and I'll let you guys know what I think. This fig bread is moist and slightly chewy, and it has a little bit of a sweet flavor from the figs, balanced with a hint of earthiness from the flour. The raw honey adds a natural sweetness that complements the figs perfectly. Overall, this is a good dish. It's not too sweet, but it's not too bitter. It's a deliciously wholesome treat that's perfect for breakfast or dessert. Alright guys, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.